Hey guys, Marsningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to be doing the showcase for the fully Extreme Z Awakened Super Saiyan 3 Goku. If you saw my video from yesterday where we finished off the stages, we managed to get to stage 29 on the stream that I did, and so I put up a video yesterday doing the last two stages and then using all the medals and the Grand Kais to fully awaken him to level 140 and super attack 15. So the wiki is laid out a lot better now. When the Easy A's first came out, I think there was like a tab or something, but now they're side by side, so we can see all the differences right here. So the leader skill goes from being the old outdated to Super Vegito's leader skill. It's still a little bit outdated nowadays, but it's definitely better than nothing. It matches the free-to-play Saiyan Man from the barbershop. So obviously if you have only one of those two to use as a leader, this guy's a much better unit. His super attack goes from being supreme damage to immense damage, and from lowers defense to greatly lowers defense, although that doesn't have a huge amount of practical applications outside of the Broly events. His passive goes from being 100% attack for 7 turns to 120% for 7 turns, and he also now gets a defense plus 70% at the start of the turn, and that's every turn. So that one doesn't run out, so that's really good. Excuse me. His links don't change. So he's got Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Over in a Flash, Limit Breaking Form, and Fierce Battle. Categories are still the Majin Buu Saga and then Super Saiyan 3, which we don't have yet. So that means the best team to showcase him on in terms of the stat boosts is the Majin Buu Saga team. So we are going to go on over to the gameplay and jump into Boss Rush. Probably just do the first 2, maybe 3 battles, depending on how long it actually takes. And, oh wow. So, we basically have the optimal rotation off the bat, which is pretty good. Gonna have him linked up with Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks for that Over in a Flash, Limit Breaking Form. Super Saiyan, do they even have Golden Warrior? No, so just Fierce Battle. So lots of good links there, and we have the Gohan, who, if you haven't seen his awakening, he's one of the best all-inclusive support units that's actually available. He gives 35% attack and defense to all allies, regardless of color or type. So whereas the 40% support units from those type banners are still the best support units, they only work for those mono teams. So this Gohan is really, really good. I'll show you the Goku from... Mine has 1 dupe, so obviously he's fully awakened, super attack 15. He's got 17k HP, 16k attack, and 11.5 defense. Mine has the free 5 additional, and then his bottom right, he's got 9 crit and 3 dodge. I'm a big fan of putting 3 dodge on every unit, so yeah, we get to go with Goku first, so we get a nice big hit from him. And like I say, this is basically the optimal setup for him with Gotenks and the support Gohan. So he should tank ridiculously well. Yep, double digits. And then let's see how much he's going to do. So neutral typing against another AGL type. And over 1 million damage without a crit. So that's pretty good. Considering that, of course, I mean, the Easy A is a recent thing, obviously. But he is still just the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, one of the first, you know, big Dokkan Fest units, and here he is, very viable on a current team, hitting for over 1 million damage without a crit, so pretty good. Let's float off the Vegito, because he has a slightly better support ability than the Gohan, and then we'll try and get these blue orbs to come together, ready for Goku next turn. So obviously against the Golden Azaru, Goku is going to have type advantage. So going to probably see a bit of extra damage. I don't think he's going to have a support unit. No, he's going to have the other Super Vegito on rotation with him. So we'll get to see his damage with just the links from the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, plus the addition of having type advantage. Yeah, these guys won't kill him because Vegito isn't going to super. Still in the process of farming that Vegito super attack. It seems like every time I reverse him and farm his... Hey, he gets a dodge. Every time I reverse him and start farming his super attack again, I then need to use him for a showcase, and so I still haven't got him to 10 just yet, but there's plenty of time to do that. He's definitely a great support unit, and being in this category, he's a definite must for my team. My team that I normally run, if I was going to run this team seriously, is pretty much the same. The only difference is I would take out the strength support, like high school Gohan, and put in LR Majin Vegeta, and probably put him on a rotation with the Easy A Goku. I used to have him on rotation with the Gotenks and not use the Goku, but obviously now that he has his Easy A, he's a unit that's definitely worth using. So yeah, 1.5 mil without a crit with the type advantage, and that was without a support unit. So with a support unit on rotation and the type advantage, if he crits, he's probably going to make 2 mil fairly easy, I would say. So let's see what we can do. So we're going to get a lot of attacks from the Goku at the front. I'm going to try not to super with anyone, because I really want to see just how much damage he's going to do. Yeah, even if Super Vegito takes a super attack, he should be fine. It's the great thing about the category 2s, we've got over 360,000 health, so hey, and there's a dodge. I picked a friend who has the same mentality as me and gave his Super Vegito 3 dodge. So it can be kind of counterintuitive, because obviously the physical Super Vegito builds up his attack stat every time he gets hit. And so as far as I'm aware, when he dodges, that doesn't come into effect, although he still counterattacks. So it is still useful. But like I say, it can be very useful having 3 dodge. When I was doing Super Physical Super Battle Road, that's level 3 dodge for Super Vegito came into effect and dodged some super attacks a few times. So okay, so now we've got the Tech Vegito for support. If you're not aware of his awakened abilities, he gives attack and defense 30%, so only 5% shy of that Gohan. And we are, of course, taking on type advantage again, so this is going to be a huge hit from Goku, especially with the support as well. So let's see if we can break 2 mil. Kind of depends whether he gets a crit, but so yeah, 1.38 without a crit, still pretty good. Obviously the Super Saiyan 4 Goku has much more defense than the previous phases, because we did more damage to the Golden Azaru without a support unit, so you can kind of see the difference in the defenses that the units have. So Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is going to have to take a super attack, but the Vegito should finish him off here. So yeah, hitting for around 1.5 million against a boss like Super Saiyan 4 Goku is definitely a good showing. He's gone from being, as I say, a unit that didn't quite make the cut to be on this category team for me, to a unit that I think is definitely going to earn a spot. As much as I love the physical Seal tanks, he'll probably take his place, because the team is so powerful. You don't really need a sealer. We'll let this go on super attack, because he's not going to do too much damage. I guess we'll grab a heal, because we got type disadvantage, but I know the first phase enemies are not normally that powerful, but better to be safe than sorry, I suppose. We're not trying to do you know, full boss rush no items run or anything like that, just trying to show off the Goku a little bit. So it'll be interesting to see once we get past this phase, because the second phase of the Vegeta event is tech. So oh, okay, so he only did 29k, so we had nothing to worry about. So yeah, we've now got that optimal rotation again, but against type disadvantage against an enemy who is incredibly weak anyway. So so yeah, this should deal quite a lot of damage, although it's not going to be a realistic example for main bosses of Dokkan events or Super Battle Road or anything. This is going to deal quite a large amount of damage, I would have thought. Yeah, over 2 mil without a crit. So that's he still hasn't crit for us yet in this video. He's only got level 9 crit, but I would have expected to see 1 by now. Yeah. So let's get rid of you. Right, so we need to keep an eye on that Dokkan bar, because I definitely want to try and get a Dokkan attack with the Goku. So if we grab... yeah, if we just grab 1 green, that puts us nice and close. Now obviously, if we don't take out Vegeta here, which we probably won't, unless Super Vegito goes a little bit mad and gets additional supers or something, the Goku is going to be attacking with type disadvantage. So it won't be the best display of his Dokkan attack damage unless he gets a crit. Although, if Super Vegito can get some crit counters here... hey, there we go, Super Vegito. That is what we wanted, because now we're going to see hopefully a pretty insane amount of damage. Although I think we're stuck with... yeah, we're stuck with the other Super Vegito rotation, but that's not the worst thing, I guess. So, without any support units, but with, I would say, his optimal link partner on the team, let's see what the Extreme Z Awakened Goku can Dokkan attack for. I'm hoping we can break 3 mil fairly easy, considering we have type advantage. If we crit, we might even be able to get to 4. Maybe that's optimistic, but damn it, I was going slightly slower than I thought. But okay, well, we still got 6 out of the 7, so let's see what he's gonna do. His attack stat is over 1.5 million, so Dragon Fist. Yeah, so 3.2 million without a crit. So, I mean, obviously he has type advantage, but no support units on the rotation. So that is some very nice damage. So we'll see what he can do against Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and then we'll probably stop there, because we've seen him do very nice amounts of damage overall. We've seen his Dokkan attack, so it's fairly obvious, I would say, at this point that he is an incredibly good unit. I know a lot of people have been struggling, because if you don't have Angel Golden Frieza, the last couple of stages of the EZA are ridiculously hard. Not sure if anyone's figured out a credible workaround. I know some people have been trying the Devilman strategy, but obviously that could take you hours of trying until his passive even goes off. So definitely not an ideal way to try and do the event. So okay, so Gohan gets a super attack, so at least it wasn't the STR one at the end, I suppose. But I guess we got plenty of health anyway, so it doesn't matter. Right, so Goku, this is your final showing, I would have thought. I don't think he'll survive for Goku to come around again, so I want to see you actually get a crit this time. So we'll give you all of those, and then we'll just grab, might as well give you a super attack as well. So we've got the 30% from the Tech Vegito. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's got pretty high defense, so we get a crit and we do 1.5 mil, and then we're still tanking for double digits against Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So very, very strong showing there from the Goku. Obviously Gotenks is going to finish him off here, but yeah, very, very strong showing. Very good unit. Definitely earned a spot on this category team, and of course the Super AGL team for me. Very good, yeah. Obviously, final verdict. Very, very good unit if you can get him, which is the only problem. It does kind of suck that you're pretty much forced to summon for Golden Frieza if you want to do this. Because, like I say, I haven't seen any really reliable strategies for beating those last couple of stages if you don't have him. But there you go. If you can get him, he is an incredibly strong unit. I'm probably going to do some summons on the Extreme Z banner just to try and get some more dupes of him, because obviously that was his damage and tanking with 1 dupe. So you can imagine at a Rainbow this guy's going to be hitting for millions every time. So very, very good unit. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe for more regular Dokkan Battle content. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Masked Ningen. We're on the road to 500 subs here at the channel, so hashtag 500 Mortals Plan all over the comments. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.